You know, sometimes when working on a project, you don't feel like it's going well, and when you finish it, you're not happy with the result. If you take some time after and look back, sometimes you feel way happier with the result. Welcome to the atarangi. This is us 3D modeling something. I'm making a guy. It didn't go very well, but looking back at it, I'm actually quite happy with the result.
Doesn't look bad.
Indeed, you're seeing the start of the project behind me. I used the modeling method as described by this video. So the character I'm modeling is Question Mark Man. You've seen him before in this video on our gaming channel. I'm modeling him because his original art is literally a traced version of Father from the Kids Next Door, so we can't really keep using that. So I'm making a new one, I'm making him in 3D so I can just put him in poses instead of drawing him again every time, since Barry's not gonna be able to draw him quickly anytime soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. 2D art is hard.
So, furthermore, after you look at the design of Question Mark Man here, original design, well, not original, it's a copy of Father as said before, he has an outline. So I used the methods described in this video to make that outline. It went well, I broke it later. I removed some of the outline from one side of the hands, so his hands only have an outline from one direction, which is a bit awkward.
I guess with a bit more time that could be fixed.
Yeah, I would have to redo the outline, which it's not too bad.
But we had a video to make, so
here we go. Let's go right into some clips where I explain a bit closer what I did. So here is the general workflow I went through with this project. Step 1. Use our boy's noodly model method, as shown in this video. Next, do some simple modeling to make a hat. At some point you add the outline, not that important. So when you have done this, you end up with a model you can kinda move around a bit. But never mind that, we're moving on to a real rig with proper movement. As you can see here, I'm moving the arm. And then I move the leg, I guess. So I'll be right back. So here I move the leg properly. So at this point we have a properly moving rig. The arms you move with the hands, the legs move with the feet, and all that good stuff. But now we actually need to model to move with the rest of it. Now when you first do it, it might move a bit weird like this. But just figure out why this is, and after that you can do some weight painting to fix the weird movement. Now for me that didn't quite work. The hands, as you can see, are a bit weird. So first I decided to chop them off and replace them with these spheres. But then I went back to hands and just made them not rigged and not move. After this you're pretty much done, a bit more details on the weight paint probably. I added his eyes, the question mark on his head, the question mark on his chest. After that you can try posing him. I made this pose before adding the question marks in his eyes, but you get the point. And I think this is gonna be on to ending discussion then. In the back of this discussion you will be seeing some final detailing and some posing of the model. So let's go over some of our thoughts. Any statements to begin with, Barry, before I take a long ass monologue?
Well, actually, I want to say that I think that this turned out really well. I actually am proud of your work. It looks really cool and it works well enough.
Yeah, shoulders are a bit weird.
There's a couple of bugs, but over time I guess those can be fleshed out.
Yeah, probably some more detailed weight painting and stuff. I did the weight paint without any knowledge of how to do it, so I'll have to look into how to do that.
Yeah, and another thing, like, if I compare this project to the project that I did, you know, the 2D art.
Put it on screen?
This project definitely turned out a bit better. I'm kind of bummed about that one, but
I mean, that's just how I do things though, Barry. You know that.
Like, I'll get you back.
I do like literal months of research before I actually try a project, you know that?
Yeah.
Like, my first try at anything is always gonna be better than your first try, simply by how we do things.
Yeah, you research stuff, I just dive in and just flail around until it works.
For more information though, I felt like I lacked a lot of basic knowledge in 3D modeling for this. So So for our next project, 3D project, I'm gonna start doing a project that will motivate me to model basic things like chairs, tables, rocks. You'll see it in the next 3D video. Any ending statements before we end it?
Next video is coming out at some point.
At some point, yeah. I wonder if they heard that boat tooting at me from the distance. Let me know in the comments. We'll see you next time. Yeah, I'd have to redo the title.
Well, I mean, actually, Link.
Actually, Link? I don't see Link. It's question mark, man.